welcome to Utah Jazz basketball from the Charlotte Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina. Tonight, the Charlotte Hornets with a record of 4-18 against the Utah Jazz with a record of 15-8. I'm Rod Hundley, and we welcome you to our fourth of 5 games on this Eastern road trip. The Jazz started with a win in Minnesota, then lost by 8 points to New York at the Garden in New York City. On to Boston Wednesday night and lost that game 113-109 in a well-played game as Larry Bird had 40 to lead the Boston team, and Karl Malone had 39 for Utah. Tomorrow night the Jazz wind up the trip. They'll be in San Antonio. But first things first, this team the Jazz beat back in November at the South Palace 102-86. But it's a brand new look team here, and last year they set a record here at the Coliseum. They have the attendance record, 950,000 plus here for the year. The first time ever an expansion team led the NBA in attendance. Now let's take a look at the standings, where the Jazz, having lost their last 2 games, have slipped down now to 15-8. And the San Antonio Spurs on top. Their record 15-6, followed by Utah. And then it's Denver 15-9. They're a half a game back of the Jazz in 3rd place. But the good side of the news is that the Jazz are ready to go tonight. And with me, the old Booner, Ron Boone. And Booner, the last time we saw the Charlotte team, of course, they did not have Armen Gilliam, and he's been playing well for this club, and he'll go against Karl Malone. That should be a good one.
You're definitely right about that. He was a welcome sight here for the Charlotte Hornets, and since he's arrived in the first 3 games, he's having 17 points and 7 rebounds. He had 23 points and 7 rebounds against a win in Dallas the other night, and I was reading in the paper the other day, Rod, where it said, a writer said that this trade makes a lot of sense. So I believe that.
Well, they both are up there in the weight. They'll be 500 plus pounds going against each other. Now when we look at the small forward position, Blue Edwards of the Jazz coming off a career high 19 against Boston. Blue has got to get more involved early in the game, and Jerry Sloan was very happy about his play at Boston. He'll go against Kelly Tripucka, a former Jazz small forward.
Yeah, Kelly Tripucka is probably the most popular player here in Charlotte. Next to Robert Reid, he's the second in experience, but he's struggling, shooting 38% from the field, and he will be matched up against Blue Edwards, who's coming off a season-high 19 points against Boston the other night. And you're right, Jerry Sloan got on Blue Edwards and said, you got to get after it, baby, and he did.
I had J.R. Reid at center, the young rookie, 4th player picked in the NBA draft, played his ball at the University of North Carolina. All right, so J.R. Reid will be in at center to start the game against Mark Eaton. We'll be back. We'll meet the lineups, Jazz basketball with Charlotte after this timeout. Rod Hundley along with Ron Boone back in Charlotte at the Coliseum. Charlotte, North Carolina, the home of the Hornets. Their record 4-18. Utah with a 15-8 mark. Charlotte, a member of the Midwest Division this year. Been the 2nd year in expansion. I introduced the entire Utah Jazz squad. Eric Johnson, Darrell Grifith, Mike Brown, Thurl Bailey, Eric Leckner, Jose Ortiz, Delaney Rudd. Then we'll meet the starting lineup for Utah. Jazz will wind her up tomorrow night in San Antonio. We'll be on the air with that game at 6:20 Salt Lake time. Here's John Stockton, 6'1" out of Gonzaga. The Stock will be at a guard. He has 44 assists in his last 2 games. Bobby Hansen at 6'6" out of Iowa will be at the big guard position. Mark Eaton, 7'4" from UCLA, will be at center. Now up front at a forward from East Carolina. Back home again, Blue Edwards, coming off a career high 19 against Boston. And the mailman, Karl Malone, at 6'9" for Louisiana Tech. Jerry Sloan, the head coach of the Jazz. Phil Johnson and Gordon Chiesa, the assistant coaches. Don Sparks, Don Magic Finger Sparks, and Terry Clark, the assistant trainer. Now, the Charlotte Hornets, sellout crowd again. Over 23,900 on hand. Muggsy Bogues, 5'3" from Wake Forest, will start at a guard. He had 18 assists here most recently. Rex Chapman, 6'4" shooting guard for University of Kentucky. From Notre Dame, Kelly Tripucka, 6'6" forward. Out of the other forward, Armen Gilliam from Nevada, Las Vegas. Newest member of the team, this is his 4th game. Out at center from the University of North Carolina, the young rookie J.R. Reid. The head coach, Dick Harter. The assistant coaches are Ed Badger and Gene Littles, and the trainer, Terry Koffler. Harter, the veteran coach, been an assistant a couple of times around the NBA. And a former college coach. The referees, Eddie Rush, Louis Grillo and Mike Mathis will be the lead official. So we'll be ready to go here at the Coliseum in Charlotte. The Coliseum has provided 4 victories for the Charlotte Hornets. They have not won yet on the road. They're 0-11 away from home. The Jazz, of course, are 11-3 at home, 4-5 on the road. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you by FHP. More Utahns trust FHP than any other HMO. A better value and quality health care, FHP. So they exchanged their greetings at midcourt. The Charlotte Hornets in their home white uniforms, trimmed in blue, and out of Jazz in their road purples, trimmed in green, gold, and white. Eaton will go up and get the tip easily to Blue Edwards. Now they're going to make him jump again. Armen Gilliam is jumping. And Eaton again gets the tip over to Blue, and he slaps it in the back court where Bobby Hansen will pick it up and hand to Stockton. We're underway. John Stockton, front court left side, guarded by Muggsy Bogues. Stock wide left, parallel to the free throw line. Malone trying to post. Stock looks to him, take it up top to Blue. 20-footer by Blue, good! Good to see the kid get off the dime early.
And I imagine that Jerry Sloan called that play for Blue strictly to try to get him off early in this basketball game.
All right, Muggsy Bogues, right side for the Charlotte Hornets. J.R. Reid a screen. Muggsy raises from 20 out. The shot's good. The little guy from Wake Forest. That ties the score at 2. John Stockton, front court left. Stock reverses up top, take it behind the back and work out on the left wing. John Stockton, yo-yoing, terminate, down low to Malone, left side. They double him underneath the big mark, threw it over his head and out of bounds. And to throw it over his head, you got to get it up in the air.
That goes to show how bad of a pass that was, right?
Mark was all alone, too, but Karl whipped it over his head and out of bounds. Muggsy Bogues, right side front court for the Charlotte Hornets. He'll hippity hop up top, trying to go down the left side, and Stockton knocks it out of bounds. Charlotte ball. Muggsy, as we mentioned, leads this team in assists. He had 18 the other night for a career high. He has 229 on the year.
21 out of 22 teams. He's led them in assists.
All right, free throw line, Reid, right side angle to Armen Gilliam. Drive the alley, try to go up, knocked away and out of bounds. It goes off Gilliam, Jazz ball. And they don't like that call here.
And the noise meter will start moving pretty quick.
All right, here's Stockton, wide left to the mailman. Karl Malone on the left wing, holds it high, straight away to Mark Eaton. Eaton back in the left corner to Stock. John takes it low to Malone. They double him again. Eaton cuts through to go up top to Bobby. Quick feed right side of Blue. Open for 20. He scores again. Blue Edwards 2 for 2 on outside shots. Out of Jazz have a 4-2 lead. Muggsy will walk it down. Crosses midcourt straight away where Stock will greet him at the top of the lane. Bogues, hippity hops left, come back straight away. Bounce pass to the right corner. Open, Tripucka, the shot no good, and the rebound, Bobby Hansen. Tripucka shooting poorly from the field, has been hitting only out of 34% gate, 38% from the field. Low left side, Malone's leaner, won't go, too hard, rebound Tripucka. Over to Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy, front court left, Stockton will guard him. He'll yo-yo the dribble there, terminate. Wide left to Rex Chapman, good shooter out of Kentucky, guarded by Hansen. Chapman to the base left. Double pump, now fall away with a shot. It's an air ball right to the mailman. To Stockton, Jazz on the run. They go to Bobby. He's out in front for the layup. And Muggsy fouls him. Boy, Bobby should have had 2 there.
Boy, and I tell you,
should have been able to protect that ball and lay it in.
Well, I don't think he saw Muggsy coming, but when you're going for a layup there, the ball is right down there in Muggsy's area. But he made a great recovery. But he should have held on a little tight and probably went in a little stronger at that.
Yep, he could have had the layup and a foul there, but Muggsy knocked it away, and so Hansen shoots 2.
Guys that quick recover fast, Rod. Those little legs going 90 miles an hour.
Hansen misses the free throw. Bobby, very poor at the line on the year. Bobby Hansen only 6 out of 21 with that miss. On the second one, barely got to the iron. Rebound, Charlotte. Well, go to Muggsy Bogues, front court right side. Stockton will guard Bogues, wide right. Snap it up top, Chapman, quick shot from 18, good, Rex Chapman.
Rick Chapman is another player on this team besides Tripucka who are jump shooters and are shooting a really bad percentage. He's only shooting 41%.
All right, Stockton down the left side. Stock holds there. He'll take it straight away to Karl Malone. Open from 20. The shot down the barrel's good. The mailman gets his first bucket. And Utah with the lead of 6-4. Right side, Muggsy Bogues. Now up top, Chapman. Drive by Hansen. Go down the middle. Knocked away and out of bounds as the Jazz gather defensively, and it's Charlotte ball. 6-4, Utah on top. Edwards and Malone, the starting forwards with the 6 points for the Jazz. Now the backcourt has the 4 points for Charlotte. Right to inbound, Gilliam. Left corner to Chapman. Rex holds with Hansen on him. Down low to Armen Gilliam. Backs in on Karl Malone. Now he'll back it out. Left side angle to left corner to Tripucka. Here's a 20-footer. That's no good. And Eaton has the rebound. Quickly to Stockton. Stock on the run. Stock down the left side. Pirouette in the paint. Bounce it cross court to Malone. Open from 15. The shot is up and in. The mailman from Stockton.
If the Hornets continue to recover the way they're continuing, the Jazz are getting great shots even though they aren't getting the layups. They're still getting great shots on their break.
8-4 Utah. Right side Muggsy Bogues with the ball. He'll take it cross court left to Chapman. Here's a three-pointer by Rex. Air ball right to Eaton. Outlet. Eaton throws it away to Muggsy Bogues. Here's Kelly Tripucka. Cross court left. J.R. Reid from 15. He misses. Eaton rebounds again. Now to Blue Edwards. 3-on-2. Bobby on the right. He throws to Bobby, but it's too low and it gets away from him. Picked off by J.R. Reid. Down court to Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy drive the alley. Split the defenders. Taken away by Blue Edwards. Blue will go all the way. He's underneath. Slam dunk. Blue Edwards. His third bucket.
Great defense here by the Jazz, and the Carolinians have seen that kind of dunk from a Blue Edwards, I'm sure.
So a timeout. Blue Edwards has 6 points here in the quarter. 8 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Utah 10, Charlotte 4. Rod Hundley with Ron Boone back at the Charlotte Coliseum, Charlotte, North Carolina. And the Jazz lead the Hornets 10-4. The Jazz have 3 players on this ball club that play collegiately down here in the great state of North Carolina. One of them, Delaney Rudd, the Utah Jazz. And we ask him how it feels to be back home in Carolina.
I'm looking forward to it. It's a big day in my life. Just to get home to see it, everybody. Being on the West Coast, everybody can't see the game back home, so this is a good opportunity for my family to come.
Former Wake Forest star, as is Muggsy Bogues, who's the point guard at 5'3" for the Charlotte Hornets.
In the first 4 minutes of this basketball game, the Utah has turned the ball over 3 times. Charlotte won. Mark Eaton's got 3 of the 5 Jazz rebounds.
Good point. Right side, Muggsy Bogues. Here's J.R. Reid to set the screen. The Jazz with a 10-4 lead. Muggsy right to left. They double him. Back to J.R. Knocked down by Malone and out of bounds. Fine switch by Malone to help out when they doubled out front.
Well, that was a great switch, but that particular defense with Mark Eaton so far away from the basket has kind of hurt them in New York against Wilkins.
All right, the ball comes in to Muggsy. He'll go down on the left corner. Chapman open for a three-pointer. He got it. Rex Chapman. He has 5 points. Great outside shooter, Chapman. All right, front court left side. Stockton with the ball. The Jazz are up 10-7. Stockton on a yo-yo dribble. Malone will go in low. Blue breaks high. Stockton pops it from 20. It's good. John Stockton gets his first 2. Out of Jazz lead, 12-7. Jazz hitting well from the outside in particular.
They've had 3 great games on this road trip.
There's
even
Muggsy.
though they lost 2.
Drive the alley, put it up. Eaton blocks it and pulls it down. Ahead to Stockton. Stock to the middle. He's got Blue on the left. Stock drives the middle, split the defenders, bank it up too hard. Rebound Malone. Karl puts it back up and in. The mailman has his third bucket. 6 points in the quarter. The Jazz have doubled the score, 14-7 on Charlotte.
And they're having their way on this. And I can't believe 5'3" Muggsy Bogues are going to challenge 7'4" Mark Eaton.
Here's Chapman open up top. He'll take an 18-footer. That's short, and the rebound fought for, and Eaton grabs it. Mark doing the job. Ahead to Stock. Stock on down the left side of Bobby Hansen. Bobby backs it out, and he'll return it to Stockton. Low to Malone. Cross the alley. Shovel back to the left side to Hansen for 3. Bobby shot up on the rim. It won't go. Up on the backboard and pulled down by Kelly Tripucka. From midcourt to Muggsy Bogues left side. The Jazz get back, so Charlotte will go to the half-court game. 6.5 minutes left first quarter. Low left, they go to Armen Gilliam. Back to Muggsy, open, 20-footer out front left. That won't go. Karl Malone has the rebound to Stockton. Out again, the Jazz run. 3-on-3, they got a trailer in Malone. Stock drives the alley, Muggsy grabs him for the foul. Stock shoots 2.
And that's going to be 2 fouls on little Muggsy, who is leading this team in assists. And they aren't going to put up with that anymore. Sichting is going to replace him as he just hammers Stockton driving to the basket there.
Jerry Sichting from Purdue, a veteran. He's been in a world championship team with the Celtics. Stockton misses the first free throw.
He has one of those rings, doesn't he?
He sure does. And now with this ball club, he's been on the injured list coming off an ankle injury. Stockton misses them both. The Jazz are 0 for 4 at the free throw line. Here's Stock on a steal from Sichting. Stock will go all the way. He won't miss this one. He lays her in. Stockton gets his second bucket.
And what a clean steal.
16-7 Utah. Sichting, front court straight away. John Stockton with him. Sichting bumps him hard. No harm, no foul. Pass down underneath left side. Gilliam walks, gets away with it. Force it up, miss it. Rebound back to Gilliam. Blocked by Eaton. And it goes out of bounds. Charlotte ball.
And Mark Eaton is making the difference in this basketball game. He is controlling that green paint in there. Blocks and rebounds.
Thurl Bailey in and Blue Edwards will come out for the Jazz. Thurl from North Carolina State. Delaney Rudd from Wake Forest into the lineup. Going out, Stockton, right side, Tripucka. Jump shot blocked out of bounds by Thurl Bailey.
And Thurl is going to guard Tripucka, and he knows him probably just as good as anyone after playing with him there in Utah.
Tripucka only 38.9% from the field this year. Right side, Chapman for 20. The shot no good. Eaton rebounds. We got a foul on Hansen on a shot taken by Chapman. That's Bobby's first and the Jazz first foul of the game.
And that foul, he said he hit him in the head. So that means Bobby Hansen was trying to face guard maybe and just put the hand in the eyes, as coaches like to teach.
Chapman already with 5 points, 2 buckets, one of them a three-pointer. He'll shoot 2 free throws here. Rex Chapman.
He's not shy. He will put it up.
The leading scorer on this team.
They say he grew an inch from last year. Can you believe that? Young guy like that still growing.
He worked on weights a lot during the summer, built his body up. He makes the first free throw. The second one is no good, and a rebound to Karl Malone. Chapman with 6 points. The Jazz lead 16-8. Front court, Delaney Rudd to the angle left. Sichting will guard him. Delaney yo-yoing with his back to the hoop. Squares away and takes it up front to Karl Malone. Again to Delaney, left side angle. They go low to Bailey. Guarded by Tripucka. Thurl squares away. Little jump shot for the base left. Good. Thurl Bailey. Kelly just not tall enough to stay with Thurl. He can get it up high and shoot over it.
Just turn and keep it up high.
Sichting, hippity hops left for the Charlotte Hornets. Jerry Sichting terminates straight away to Tripucka. Drive the alley. Eaton is there. Makes him pass back. Out he'll take it to Gilliam in the paint. A 10-footer good. Armen Gilliam, his first 2 of the game. 18-10 Utah. Bobby Hansen out front to Delaney Rudd. Again to Hansen on the right wing. They'll go low to Malone. They double him. Back to Delaney for a 3-pointer straight away. He got it. Delaney Rudd. Karl Malone just waited patiently and spotted him out front.
And what a great sight for Thurl Bailey to come in the basketball game, hit his first shot. Delaney Rudd comes in the basketball game, hits his first shot.
Jerry Sichting right side for the Hornets. J.R. Reid the screen. Sichting fake left, go right. He's got his man beaten, but they help out. Back to Chapman. Left corner, Tripucka for 3. He makes it. Only a 2-pointer. Just a 2-pointer for Tripucka.
The penetration done that.
21-13. Jazz with a lead. Apparently they gave him a 3-pointer. They didn't signal it, but they put it on the board for 3. Low they go to Bailey. Thurl, hook in the paint with the right hand, too hard. Rebound picked up by Kelly Tripucka. Ahead to Sichting. Sichting front court straight away. He'll yo-yo out front with Delaney Rudd on him. Wide left, will take it to Rex Chapman. Down low to Armen Gilliam. Gilliam across the middle. Karl Malone strips it away from him. Down the right side of Delaney Rudd. He'll get by Chapman. Shovel back on the trailer to Malone. Put it up. Good if it goes. It's gone. Count it. Karl Malone, great play. He's fouled. The bucket's good. He'll shoot a free throw.
And a great pass by Delaney Rudd. He went to the baseline after the steal from Karl Malone. There's a steal there. Karl Malone's so good at slapping the ball low. Gives it to Delaney Rudd. Acts like he's going in strong. Dishes it back to Karl Malone for a 3-point try.
Armen Gilliam the foul. That's the 3rd team foul against the Charlotte Hornets.
Karl Malone is 4 for 5 from the field with 8 points in his first quarter.
Free throw good. Karl has 9, and the Jazz are on top 24-13. Front court, Sichting to the angle left. Guided by Delaney Rudd. Sichting hands back to Chapman. He'll clear out. They go down on the base left to Armen Gilliam. Shot over. Malone is up and in. Gilliam's second bucket. About a 12-footer from the baseline left side.
And that's the Hornets' first shot on the inside that actually went in the basket.
Hansen left side, down low. He'll go to Bailey. Back to Bobby in the left corner for a 3-pointer. Got it! Bobby Hansen, his first points of the game, and he nails a 3-pointer from the left corner. For Bobby Hansen, he has hit 28 3-pointers on the year. Left side, Chapman to the base. Turn the corner. Going underneath. Eaton is there to block it. Picked off by Delaney Rudd. He's got Hansen on the right, Malone on the left. He goes to Karl. Power in. Lay it up and in. Counted. He's fouled. Great body control by Karl Malone. The bucket good. He'll shoot a free throw.
Great body control and strength, because that's what actually made that play. It's a good pass by Delaney Rudd. Maybe one dribble too far away from the basket as Karl bulls it in. And I don't know how he does it, but boy, that ball just rolls over the rim for him. I don't know if it's the English or what.
Check it in for Charlotte. Dell Curry from Virginia Tech, former Jazz guard, and Robert Reid from St. Mary's College of Texas. He was with the Hornets back in October, was traded to Charlotte, rather to Portland for Richard Anderson, and then they waived him. Portland waived Reid, and then Charlotte picked him back up 2 weeks ago.
And then they don't lose a draft choice behind that.
On a free throw, no good by Malone, knocked out of bounds by Charlotte. Jazz basketball. Karl with 11 points. The Jazz are on top 29-15. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Dick Harter, the head coach of the Charlotte Hornets, barking out at his club. Here's Malone to inbound. They go split off 2 under 2 out, left corner to Rudd for a 20-footer. That will be too long. Rebound, Robert Reid. Not a good shot there. And they head to Jerry Sichting. Sichting straight away. Bill Yo-Yo out of three-point range. Take it over to the angle right and terminate there. Wide right to Robert Reid. Reid looks inside, trying to go to J.R. Reid. He does. Back to Robert. Robert fake left to right. He travels. Jazz basketball. And Utah will take a timeout as Darrell Grifith will check in for Bobby Hansen. And we have 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the opening quarter here at the Charlotte Coliseum. And Karl Malone has 11 points to lead a balanced Jazz attack. And it's Utah 29, Charlotte 15. Rod Hundley along with Ron Boone. We're back in Charlotte at the Coliseum in North Carolina. Jazz basketball, they lead 29-15. Delaney Rudd with Mike Brown, Karl Malone, Thurl Bailey, and Darrell Grifith on the floor. Down low to go to Malone. Karl squares, jumping from 15 out from the angle left, and it's good. That's 13 for the mailman. Shooting at ease and making them from all angles.
And so far, Armen Gilliam hasn't been a factor in defense in Karl Malone.
Sichting, hippity hops left. Guarded by Delaney Rudd. Sichting from Purdue. Looks inside. He'll go to J.R. Reid. Guarded by Mike Brown. J.R. in the paint. Jump hook up around the rim. No good. Rebound Karl Malone. Outlet to Delaney Rudd. Delaney to the front court straight away. He'll veer off left side and bounce it over in the left corner to Griff. Darrell down low to Mike Brown. Fall away by Mike. He gets the shot. Mike Brown. Boy, I'm telling you.
That's it, when it
Mike
rolls.
says when Mike's throwing him up for 15 and dropping him like there's nothing to it. Things are looking good. 33-15 Utah. Left side, here's Curry. Down low to Gilliam. Malone swiping at him. Armen holds on. One bounce. Back to Reid again to Armen Gilliam. Base left. Turnaround shot is up, air ball. But it's grabbed by J.R. Reid underneath. Double pump. Shovel back to Gilliam. He misses with a left hand. Karl Malone tips it over, but Gilliam's got it again. Then they knock it away from him, and a foul to Delaney Rudd. Gilliam shoots two.
Well, I tell you, there have been Reid and Gilliam that time was intimidated in there by the presence of Karl Malone and Thurl Bailey and Mike Brown for some reason. The Jazz have scored 9 unanswered points thus far.
John Stockton back in for Utah. And Delaney Rudd will come out. And on the line, Gilliam, the free throw good. He has 5 points. And we'll shoot another. From Nevada, Las Vegas, free throw good. Coming over for the Phoenix Suns for Kurt Rambis. Cotton Fitzsimmons, the coach of Phoenix, says Armen needs to be a star on a team where they'll give him the ball, and he certainly could be that here. Stockton takes it to Malone, left side. There's a star. Slam dunk in your face, mama. Karl Malone put the hammer on that baby. Now they won't count it. They call traveling on the mailman. Stockton rolled it to him, coming in left side.
And we've seen that play before. 1, 2,
he ran.
Wham. Needed a suitcase, didn't he?
Sure did walk. All right, right side, Sichting. Straight away to Robert Reid. Guarded by Bailey. Free throw line area to J.R. Back to Robert. Up top. Three-pointer by Reid. No good. Rebound. J.R. Reid. Trips up, going underneath, and they're going to call a foul on Utah. Mike Brown tripped him up. That's his first, the Jazz third team foul.
The young J.R. Reid out of North Carolina. Under Dean Smith, he said as soon as he gets out of the strict system of Dean Smith, he will show the NBA some moves they haven't seen.
I'm still waiting.
I'm still waiting too.
He misses the free throw. He is scoreless here on the first quarter, and he'll have another free throw. So the second free throw, he makes that. He's finally got a point. So it's 33-18 Utah. We're down to 1 minute left first quarter. Left side, Stockton with the ball. Guarded by Jerry Sichting. Stock on a yo-yo. Bailey trying to check in low. They whip it low to Thurl. The jump hook from 5. In and out. The rebound hits the floor. Bailey's got it. Thurl Bailey. Another jump hook off balance. An 8-footer. This one no good. On the rebound to J.R. Reid. Down court to Sichting. Grab off right side. Stockton reaching. Gets the foul. Or it could be Bailey. Stockton. His first, the Jazz fourth.
You know, I'm not criticizing officials, but why did an official on the opposite side of the court have to make that call?
So we'll pause for station identification on the Utah Jazz Basketball Network. Sichting makes the first free throw. That's his first point. Eric Leckner out of Wyoming checks in for Utah, and Karl Malone will get a rest. The mailman with 13 points in the opening quarter. Second free throw, Sichting, that's good. He has his first 2 of the game. 33-20 Utah, 40 seconds left in the quarter. Stockton down the left side, reverses. Take it to the free throw line now, he'll back it out left side. Stock looks to Bailey again. Robert Reid fronts him. Stockton yo-yoing wide left. Pirouette, go down the middle. Drop it back to Griff. Fakes, now raises for the 3. He walked, they got him. And he made the shot, and he take it away.
Griff not undecided on what he wanted to do. If he wanted to drive or shoot the jump shot, done a little dance out there. Boy, he was nailed.
So Sichting for the Charlotte Hornets. Well, walk it down. They'll look for the last shot of the first quarter. Sichting straight away, yo-yoing out front. Now Mike Brown helps Stockton. Sichting peels it off and throws it away to Stockton. Jazz on the run. Play 11 seconds left to Leckner. He drops it. Out it goes out of bounds off Charlotte. Jazz ball. Stock looks at Eric, says, come on, big guy, roll down there. When I throw it to you, baby, be moving to that hoop.
Used to Karl Malone streaking down the middle.
Eric was just lumbering. Right side Griff. Darrell right to left, they double him. Darrell pirouettes, put up the jump shot. That won't go. Rebound, Mike Brown. 1 second, he puts it up and he's fouled at the buzzer. Mike Brown shoots 2. Now that's the end of the quarter. But Mike will get a pair of free throws. With the Jazz up by 13. Mike has a bucket here in the first quarter. Came in, hit a jump shot from the baseline left side. Out on the year at the free throw line, Mike 70%.
And that was a Jazz first point after Charlotte running off 5 unanswered points.
So he hits the first, misses the second. The first quarter is over here at the Charlotte Coliseum. The score at the end of the period, the Utah Jazz 34, the Charlotte Hornets 20. Rod Hundley along with Ron Boone. We're back at the Charlotte Coliseum, Charlotte, North Carolina. And we start the second quarter with the Jazz leading 34-20. Charlotte with the ball. Muggsy Bogues gets away from Stock. Go down the middle, leaping leaners. A little short, tipped up by JR. That won't go. And a rebound to Mike Brown. So Stockton working the second quarter with Darrell Griffith at a guard. Leckner at center. Up front at the forwards, Mike Brown with Thurl Bailey. Stockton left side. Got it by Muggsy. He'll yo-yo southpaw style. Terminate there. Left corner to Big T. Thurl holds. Wants to go inside, and we got an illegal defense called on the Charlotte Hornets. Well, they have dropped way inside J.R. Reid. Backing off of his man. In the lineup for the first time for Charlotte, Brian Rowsom. And he will guard Eric Leckner. Stockton with the ball. Stockton straight away. Faking left, try to go right. Muggs with him. He'll go down the middle. Stock throws it up off balance. Too hard. Rebound, Dell Curry. He comes hopping out of there. Looks like he may have sprained his ankle. Now to Rowsom down the right side of Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy backs it out. Muggsy straight away. Now to Dell Curry left side. He'll hold it. Guarded by Griff. Take it down low to J.R. Reid. Backs in on Mike Brown. Turn left. Put it on the glass. Too hard. Rebound Leckner. Eric Leckner. One bounce out of traffic to Stockton. Stock down the right side. He'll go to Mike Brown. Mike fake. Drive in there. Force her up. Count him. It goes. No good. He's fouled. Good body control by Mike Brown, moving in from the right side to draw the 2-shot foul.
Not only good body control, excellent crossover dribble he had right here to fool Darrell Curry.
So he threw her up.
I think he always did want to be a guard.
Oh, Mike. So Curry, with the injury, will come out. Rex Chapman will check in. Curry gets the foul, his first. Mike Brown's free throw, good. For Mike, 4 points and 2 for 3 at the line. Curry heading for the locker room. As we mentioned, and when he grabbed that rebound, it looked like he may have sprained his ankle. His daddy's here, by the way, and of course he used to come out to Salt Lake when Dell was with the Jazz. He said, say hello to everybody and wish him a Merry Christmas in Salt Lake City. Dell Curry's dad, nice man. Over in the left corner, here's Robert Reid. One bounce, 20-footer, blocked by Bailey. Pulled out of the air by Mike Brown. Now to Stockton. Stock gets by J.R. Reid. Stock straight away, fake left, go right. Muggsy on top of him, down on the base right to Griff, and it goes out of bounds. So it's Charlotte ball. Muggsy does probably as well as anybody fronting Stockton. He can't seem to get that step to get by him.
Boy, he's so quick, so low to the ground. He's got real strong legs, and the quickness is his greatest asset.
36-20 Utah. Bogues wide left to Rex Chapman. Down low to J.R. Reid. Back to Rex. Knocked away by Stockton. Stockton steals it. He's got Mike Brown on the right. He'll go to Mike. Mike lumbers in there again. Put it up on the right. What a shot. Incredible. Mike Brown with 7 points. And the Hornets take a timeout. Brother, I'm telling you, he reached deep in his bag of tricks for that shot.
I don't know where the tricks that. That was one heck of a shot there by Mike Brown.
Well, we got a timeout. 10-13 left to the half. Utah 38, shot at 20. Rod Hundley along with Ron Boone back at the Charlotte Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Jazz lead the Hornets 38-20. Muggsy Bogues right side. Stuart Gray checking in at center, sets the screen. They'll take it down low to Brian Rowsom. Now cross court left to Chapman for a three-pointer, no good. A rebound slapped off the glass, picked up by Robert Reid. Baseline right, 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Stuart Gray back up too hard. He's fouled. So the Charlotte Hornets getting aggressive on the boards here in the second quarter.
Yeah, so they've got 3 offensive rebounds on that particular play and had a couple of pretty good shots there. If Eric Leckner tries to bother Robert Reid's shot. Stuart Gray comes up with, he's fouled from behind by Thurl Bailey.
On the line, Stuart Gray for a pair. Well, the first one's a brick off the back. He'll get another. This young man is minus $5,000. He got in a big fight here when the Lakers were in town a few days ago, and he was slapped with a $5,000 fine.
And I tell you what, they are aired that twice tonight on the billboard up here. I don't know why they're doing that.
38-21 as Stuart Gray makes the second one. Jazz with the lead. Stockton left side. Stockton yo-yoing straight away to Big T. Thurl inside to Leckner. He fumbles it. Picked up by Stuart Gray. Ahead to Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy to the angle right. He'll go that way to Rex Chapman, guarded by Darrell Grifith. Chapman down low inside of Brian Rowsom. Go to the base. He walks, gets away with it. And they call a foul on Leckner. That's bad call. He walked on that play, but Leckner gets his first foul. I mean, how can you miss that when you're standing right on top of it?
I can't understand that either, because Eric Leckner had both hands up in the air.
So Rowsom will shoot for North Carolina for the Charlotte team. He'll be on the line. His first free throw is good. Rowsom at 6'10", played his college ball in Wilmington, North Carolina at UNC. Dell Curry back on the Charlotte bench. So he apparently is all right. Went to the locker room with that sprained ankle. Rowsom hits a couple of free throws. And the Jazz lead is at 38-23. Stockton down the left side. Stockton yo-yo. He'll accelerate left to right in the paint. Lay it up on the run, and it's good. Stockton. John gets his third bucket. He had 3 assists and 2 steals in the first quarter. All right, Muggsy straight away. Muggsy Bogues, 5'3", out of Wake Forest. The little guy to the left corner to Chapman. Put up a 20-footer, and it's good. Rex Chapman. 8 points for Chapman. Stockton comes back in a hurry. Drive in the middle. Try to dish it off. Down goes Stockton. Picked up by Robert Reid. Offensive foul against Charlotte. It'll go against Reid. As Stockton hit the deck. Jazz basketball.
Boy. I really couldn't see that as Robert Reid actually takes it away and then move. Oh boy, now that was a flagrant foul there, because he really threw John Stockton off of his left arm. And as we talked about before, when you extend that arm away from your body, something has to be called.
Jazz ball, they'll go to Stockton right side. Stockton looks inside of Malone. He'll take it low to Karl along the base. Guarded by Rowsom. Fought away shot by Karl's not close. And the rebound, Stuart Gray. Stuart Gray now to Muggsy Bogues. 40-25 Utah. Muggsy's up top, directing traffic. Snap it left side of Chapman. Back to Muggsy, right angle right. Over the right corner to Rowsom. Drive the base, and Eaton knocks it away, and we get a foul from Mark Eaton. Brian Rowsom will shoot 2.
And you can feel the crowd starting to get into the game here. As you see, driving the baseline, Mark Eaton just didn't have a choice. He had to foul him. He was out of position. That last time down the court with Karl Malone, the Jazz just stood around. I don't want, you hate to see them doing that, because they were moving and had a lot of movement in that first quarter.
Brian Rowsom makes the free throw. He has 3 points, 3 for 3 shooting at the line. He'll get another one. University of North Carolina at Wilmington. This young man, his number is going to be retired at his school in about a week.
That January the 20th, wasn't it?
So his second free throw is good. That's not a week.
I think it was January 20th.
Cut forward, Karl Malone, 40-27. Utah with the lead. Stockton, left side. Malone the screen. Stock left to right. Stock in the middle. Drop it over an angle right to Bobby. 18-footer, good. Bobby Hansen from Stockton. That's 5 points for Bobby. 42-27 Utah. Jazz continue to shoot well from the outside. Muggsy right side. Got it by Stock. Muggsy Bogues bounce across court to Chapman. Here's a three by Rex. Got it. Rex Chapman. His second three-pointer, and he has 11 points in the game. John Stockton again with the ball front court left. 42-30 Jazz. Stockton to the free throw line. Go down the middle. Drive it to big mark. He wasn't even looking for it. But it's knocked out of bounds. They give it to Charlotte. Now Mathis overrules. He had it the other way, so they'll jump it.
Yes, he did.
Jump ball at the Jazz free throw line area. And Rex Chapman will step in, I guess, against Mark Eaton. They'll jump it. A 12-point Utah lead.
And Charlotte has had a 10-4 run here, so you can feel them getting into the ball game now.
And they out-jump big Mark Chapman. Out of Muggsy Bogues. Down the right side of Chapman, go to the base, jump a 15-footer, that won't go. Rebound, Karl Malone. Outlet, down court to Blue, he's got it. Behind the back dribble to left hand, and he's intimidated. And he's forced to travel by Muggsy Bogues. Charlotte ball, traveling on Blue Edwards.
And that was the wrong pass for Karl Malone to make. John Stockton is the man to get the basketball in the hands of, and he didn't do it at that time.
So Stuart Gray will inbound. He'll take it to Muggsy. Muggsy dances right side, guarded by a Stock. This crowd really into the game. 23,900 plus. All right, Muggsy right to left. Come back, raise from the angle right. 20-footer, good. Muggsy Bogues. That's his second bucket. And from the very same spot, he got the first one. 42-32, Jazz. Stockton left side again. Out front to Blue. Right side angle to Bobby Hansen. They go to Big Mark. Eaton fakes, turn in, bank it up. They block it easily. Loose on the floor. Mark's after it. He can't handle. Find it. Muggsy Bogues says, I'll take it. Here comes the little guy all the way down. Force it up, and he's fouled. And they caught a foul. Muggsy shoots two. Blue Edwards will get the foul.
And Blue doesn't like the call.
A little home cooking in the first half here at Charlotte.
I think so. You can feel the momentum shifting as the crowd is really getting into this game. You can hardly hear. I didn't hear the officials whistle.
So Muggsy Bogues will shoot two. The Hornets creeping back. They were down 14 at the end of the quarter. The free throw good. That cuts the Jazz lead to 9. And Muggsy has 5 points. He'll shoot another. Muggsy Bogues. Taking his time on the line. He's a 69% free throw shooter, averaging just under 9 a game. Second one no good, and Eaton has the rebound. He'll go to Stockton. Stockton front court left. Stock backs it out. 42-33 Utah. And Muggsy strips it away from Stock. Here comes Muggsy. He's on the run. The little guy to Stuart Gray. Shoved up. And there's a foul on the play. I don't believe they're going to give him the bucket.
I don't think so. I think they're saying he was fouled before the pass.
Muggsy Bogues was fouled as he passed off, not Gray. So Stock tried to go behind his back, and Muggsy stripped it away. Boy, they love the little guy. All 5'3" of him. Here he comes. All right, on that pass off, he was fouled away from the ball.
Yes, by Karl Malone.
Free throw good by Muggsy. He has 7.
And this is one player John Stockton's really going to have to be careful around because of his quickness and his good hands.
He leads his team in steals. Second one good. 8 points for Muggsy. 42-35. Jazz by 7. And Utah will take a timeout. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the opening half from the Charlotte Coliseum. Utah 42, Charlotte 35. Rod Hundley with Ron Boone back in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the Hornets are making a move. The Jazz lead has been cut to 42-35. We asked Blue Edwards about a big game that he had most recently against the Boston Celtics at Boston. A 7-point Jazz lead over the Charlotte Hornets. 6:30 left. We're in the second quarter. And it'll be Jazz ball. Karl Malone will inbound. We'll get to the Blue Edwards piece in a moment. Out front they go to Blue. Guarded by Robert Reid. Blue on a yo-yo. Down low to Malone. To the angle left. Karl scoreless in the second quarter. Across the middle. Jump shot on the way. Good. The mailman gets his 15th point out of Jazz. Needed that, baby. 44-35, Utah. Left side, Muggsy Bogues. Rather to the right side. Guarded by Stock. Down low to JR. Base right. Shoot over Malone. No good. And it's tipped away. Grab by Malone. The mailman to Stockton in the back court. Stock left to right across the midcourt line. Stockton, go to the hoop. Float it up. Good if it goes. It's gone. Count it. No. Offense, Stockton. They call a charge on Stockton. No bucket. Offensive foul on Stockton.
And Stockton tries to go left there.
Boy, that's not a good call. He was moving and everything.
It definitely was not a good call. The back official made that call, and he was out of position.
All right, down low. J.R. Reid left side. He'll allow it out front to Muggsy. Over in the right corner to Robert Reid, and Blue Edwards will be called for a foul. That's his second. And they're in a penalty. J.R. Reid will shoot, rather Robert Reid will shoot two.
As Delaney Rudd's going to replace John Stockton here with 5 minutes and 39 seconds left in the second quarter.
Robert Reid, free throw good. That's his first point of the game. And he'll shoot one more. Reid from St. Mary's College in Texas. Robert with a second free throw, and that's good. So Robert Reid gets his first two of the game. Mark Eaton will inbound. Backcourt to Delaney Rudd. Delaney, guarded by Muggsy, slows it down. Delaney to the angle left. Delaney Rudd yo-yoing the belt, out dribble. Left top to Bobby Hansen. Back to Delaney Rudd. Take it low to Malone, and J.R. Reid with a hand on his back will be called for the foul. That's his first. Charlotte's second team foul. 44-37, Jazz with a lead.
And the Jazz are going to play a half-court game now. Try to get the Charlotte Hornets out of their offensive sink.
Right side, here's Delaney. Malone trying to post up. They'll go to Karl way out on the base right. He'll take a 16-footer, and it's good. The mailman with 17 points in the game. And it's a 46-37 Utah lead. Front court, Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy straight away. Guarded by Delaney Rudd. Right corner, Rex Chapman for a three-pointer. No good. Eaton is inside, but Stuart Gray takes it away from him and scores. Stuart Gray. That's his third point of the game. Here's Rudd again with the ball. Delaney Rudd, left side. Right with him, Muggsy Bogues. Delaney looks to Malone. He's got him low. Karl again, the left corner to Rudd. Back to Malone. Karl, fall away, 10-footer, air ball. Right to Stuart Gray. Stuart Gray ahead to Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy, stutter step move, leap and lean. 16-footer, short, Malone rebounds. The mailman to Delaney Rudd, front court. Delaney down the left side. Faking, driving, throw up a prayer. He makes it. Up balance coming in for the left side. Delaney Rudd with 5 points. 48-39 Utah.
You know, a little guy in the lineup like that, 5'3", you have to make him pay on the defensive end.
And that time Rudd did. Here's Curry right side. His 20-footer's good. Dell Curry, his first two of the game. 48-41, Jazz by 7.
Dell Curry has came in to play the small forward to guard the Blue Edwards.
All right side, Delaney Rudd with the ball. Delaney looks inside of Malone. I got JR. Oh, they go low to Karl, baseline right. Directed traffic. Malone squares away. Doesn't look for the shot. The Blue Edwards in the right corner. Blue. Again to Karl. He'll have to take a three-pointer and he doesn't get it away. 24-second clock expires. Charlotte ball.
Got to be aware of how much time is on the clock. You got to talk to each other out there, let each other know. No one was talking to Blue Edwards or Karl Malone that, hey, you only have 4 seconds left on the clock.
Muggsy Bogues will come out. Rex Chapman back in. Kelly Tripucka and Stuart Gray will come out. All right, front court. Here's Rex Chapman guarded by Delaney Rudd. Up top to J.R. Reid. J.R. fake. Go to the hoop. They let him go. Slam dunk. J.R. Reid. 48-43. Utah by 5. Rudd left side. Delaney Rudd. Looks in. Low to Malone. The mailman. To Bailey. Back to Karl. Fall away, forced shot for the left side. That won't go. Rebound, Bobby Hansen tips it up. But it's grabbed by Dell Curry. Curry down the court. Curry left side. Base left to Chapman, all alone. 10-footer good. 13 for Rick Chapman. And the Jazz will take a 20-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Now huddle up quickly. I don't know if you can hear. This equipment is the worst in the NBA here. I cannot hear a thing. Same way it was a year ago here in Charlotte.
Well, I tell you, when they said this is the loudest crowd in the NBA, they weren't exaggerating at all. You can barely hear yourself talk in this arena.
Yeah, but it's the microphones. You don't. All you get's crowd noise here. Terrible. Hopefully everything's all right, but the Jazz lead is down to 3, 48-45.
Unbelievable that the Jazz have given up so many points in this second quarter and have let the Charlotte Hornets have the momentum here. They're making all their jump shots from the perimeter area, and they were missing them all in that first quarter.
Thurl Bailey will inbound. He'll go to John Stockton. Stockton down the left side. Stock reverse. Go to the free throw line and back it out. Stockton. Guarded by Rex Chapman. Left side to Hansen. Down low to Malone. Good position. He'll cross the middle left to right. Turn in. Put it up. Score the goal. The mailman. That's 19 for Karl Malone. 50-45 Utah. Dell Curry left side front court. He'll hand back to Chapman. Chapman wide left. Whip it down low to Armen Gilliam. Gilliam checked by Karl Malone. Gilliam free throw line angle left. 15-footer no good. Yes, it is. It whirls around and goes in. Gilliam. He has 8 points in the game. 50-47 Utah. 2 minutes left in the first half. Stockton, left corner to Bailey. Thurl, low to Karl Malone, inside. Put it up, blocked with a foul to J.R. Reid. Karl Malone will shoot 2. Reid, second foul.
And that's his second foul, trying to guard Karl Malone, a rookie who doesn't have the physical strength to guard Karl Malone. And I hope they leave J.R. on Karl the rest of the basketball game, because Karl is getting great position down low, and he will take J.R. to school in the middle there.
Karl Malone, on the line, shoots 2. First one good. He has 20 points. And he'll shoot another.
Karl has made 9 of his 12 shots from the field thus far in this first half.
One more for Karl Malone. Karl Malone on the line. Second one is up and good. 21 for the mailman. Line of Jazz lead 52-47. Kelly Tripucka out of Notre Dame. Front court left. Cross court right to Rex Chapman. Down the right corner to Stuart Gray. Back to Chapman. Rex from Kentucky. Chapman with 13 points in the first half. Chapman to the angle left. Straight away to Kelly Tripucka. He'll drive the middle. Veer right. Go for the layup. Score it. Kelly Tripucka. He has 5 points in the game. 52-49 Utah. Stockton with the ball. Stockton left side. Stockton yo-yoing. Stock left to right. Cross court to Bobby. Put up a 20-footer. That won't go. Rebound. Tipped over. Malone's got it. Out front to Stockton. Stock fakes the 3. Jazz with 20 seconds on the shot clock. There's 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the half. Malone to screen. Stock left to right. Knocked away by Stuart Gray. Stock picks it up. Stockton down the middle. They steal it. Grabbed by Chapman. Knocked away by Hansen. Grabbed by Armen Gilliam. Gilliam down the middle. Bounce pass. Picked off by Hansen. Now to Stockton. Jazz on the run. Malone on the left. They go to Malone. Drive. Hang it up and in. The mailman. Stockton the assist. 23 for Karl Malone.
And what a break there that the Jazz got out of the Armen Gilliam, bringing the ball down the court, trying to force a pass. Now they have a 5-point lead here.
Dell Curry out front. 36 seconds left in the first half. Curry cross court right to Chapman. Chapman fake right, go left. Go down the middle. Run it up with a right hand. No good. Rebound back to Chapman. Leaning over Eaton. He scores it. It counts. He's fouled by the big guy. Rex Chapman. The bucket's good. He has 15 in the game, and he'll get a free throw.
In the first attempt, he ran into Eaton, and the ball came up short, but it came right back to him. Almost an identical play. This time he put it home, and he's got a chance for a 3-point play.
54-51. Jazz by 3. Chapman on the line. Rex Chapman with a right hand. It's good. He has 16. 10 in the second quarter. The Jazz lead is down to 2, and they led by 14 in the first quarter at 34-20. Stockton yo-yos out front. Jazz look for the last shot of the half. John Stockton straight away. Chapman with him. Stockton right side. Kelly Tripucka switches. Right corner to Blue for a three-pointer. It's good. Blue Edwards for 3. He has 9 points. Down court, Curry left side. He loses it. They're going to cut a foul on Stockton. John Stockton with 3 seconds left in the first half. That'll be Stock's 3rd foul. Out in the penalty. Dell Curry will shoot 2.
And after the last second shot there, great penetration by Stockton, kicking it out to Blue Edwards to the three-pointer. No one was back. They got the home run bomb to Dell Curry, and Stockton tried to recover. Whether he fouled him or not, I don't know, but Curry's at the line.
Dell Curry makes the free throw. He has 3 points in the game. Out, he'll shoot one more. Dell Curry. 57-53. Utah with the lead. One more for the youngster out of Virginia Tech. Out, he makes it. Dell Curry with 4 points. The ball comes into Delaney Rudd. 2 seconds at midcourt. He lets it go. He misses it. Banks out of there. And that's the end of the first half of play from Charlotte, North Carolina. And the Hornets come battling back. At a score at halftime, Utah 57, Charlotte 54. We'll be back with our State Farm halftime report after this timeout. Jazz 24 out of 39, 62%. The Hornets only 16 of 43, but in a rebounding 22-20 Utah, Eaton had 8 rebounds, Malone with 8, assists 16, Stockton had 7. Jazz had 13 turnovers and only 8 by the Hornets. That was your big stat. And the free throws, 6 of 12 for Utah, 19 for 23 by the Hornets. All right, third quarter, and it's Charlotte's ball. Bringing it down, Muggsy Bogues. They'll cross midcourt, met by Stockton. Muggsy, wide right to Kelly Tripucka. Low to J.R. Reid. Again to Kelly, right side. 18-footer, good. Tripucka. It's a 1-point Utah lead. Stockton to the right side, front court. Up top to Blue Edwards. Blue. Down low, left to Malone. Turn in. Bank it up. Won't go, but he's fouled. Fine move by Malone. Karl made 10 out of 13 from the field in the first half. The foul to Gilliam.
And what really sets that up, Rod, is not only the pass that Blue Edwards made, but they're so used to Karl Malone coming across the middle and throwing up that little hook shot. And so that makes that drop step really effective for Karl Malone.
Free throw good. The mailman with 24 points. He had 10 of 13 for the field, 3 of 4 at the free throw line, 8 rebounds for Malone, and 1 assist and 1 steal in the first half. One more for Karl Malone. That's no good. Rebound, Bobby Hansen. He'll go back to Stockton. All right, the Jazz will set the offense again. Left corner, Bobby for the jumper. No good. Rebound stolen by Blue Edwards, and he scores. Blue with 11 points. He had a 3-pointer in the first half, and he's made 5 out of 6 shots in this game.
That's a great rebound there and a big rebound there by Blue Edwards.
Right side, Tripucka. Got about Blue. Tripucka across the middle. Force it. Blocked by Eaton. Down goes Tripucka, and the act one him a free throw there. They're going to cut a foul on the Jazz.
And Blue Edwards played good position defense. He just came down with his hands. You just go straight up, get your hand in the guy's face. You know, you don't get those kind of calls. Plus, the shot was already blocked by Big Mark Eaton.
So Kelly Tripucka shoots 2. First one good. Kelly with 8 points. Former Jazz forward. Having a tough year, shooting only 38% from the field. Last year, he led this club in field goals. Second one is up, and it's good.
And he's still a great free throw shooter, shooting 85%. He usually shoots from 85 to 90% from the free throw line.
He makes 2 here and has 9 points. 60-58 Utah. Stockton, right side of Bobby Hansen. Straight away to Blue, 20-footer down the barrel. Good, Blue Edwards. Boy, this kid is starting to come into his own. That's 13 for Blue.
And he's on a hot streak from that perimeter area, starting in the Boston game Wednesday night, where he is really looking to shoot that shot now.
All right, here's Muggsy Bogues straight away with the ball. He'll veer left. Left corner directs Chapman. Hansen with him. Chapman take it left to right. Double pump. Knocked away. It's down low. Picked up by J.R. Reid. He'll back it out front. Take it to the free throw line. Eaton all over him. Back to Kelly. Left side. 3-pointer. That's up high off the iron and over the backboard out of bounds. Jazz basketball.
It's a great defense there by the Jazz, forcing that shot, Kelly had to put it up. It was only 4 seconds left on the shot. And it was not a shot that the Hornets want, but that was all they had.
All right, Stockton with the ball, 62-58 Utah. Stock wide left to Blue Edwards. Guarded by Kelly, Eaton the screen, Blue left to right. JR jumps out on him. Blue terminates out front. Down low right to Malone. Karl doubled up, holds on, directed traffic, waves Hansen away. Karl jumps a 15-footer. It's up, it's no good. Rebound. Tripucka can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Jazz ball.
That's
a 4-point Utah lead.
When Karl is posting up now, he's getting a little traffic over there on the other side. That's why he's trying to wave guys, wave the cutter so he can get open in there, or maybe he can get a back door.
So Malone will inbound to Eaton left side. He'll hand to Bobby Hansen to clear out. Malone's in low. Bobby takes it low to Karl. He'll square away. Malone fake, go right, lay it up on a run, around the rim. It's good. Super move by the mailman. He has 26 points in the game. Out of Jazz lead, 64-58. All right, Muggsy Bogues on a weave, directs Chapman. Chapman to the angle left. Chapman terminates, lob it to the up top to Kelly Tripucka, right side of Muggsy Bogues. Again to Kelly. All right, to Armen Gilliam, he'll fake right, go left, reach back with the right hand, shot no good, and Eaton has it. Quickly to Stockton. Stock on the run, but Muggsy right with him. Stock to the angle right. Stockton takes it down low right to Malone. He'll fake, go by his man, but Gilliam reversed it underneath, missed it. Karl had to rebound. He picks it back up. Foul Malone as he pushed Tripucka away going after the ball. That's Karl's first foul unofficially. So for Malone,
Karl wheeled around it as Armen Gilliam recovered pretty good. He tried to come underneath. A loose ball there, pushing Tripucka off with that right hand. He was nailed. He was caught by Mathis.
All right, down court with it. Left side angle, Rex Chapman. 64-58 Utah. Chapman holds, fake left, go right. Hansen stays with him. Chapman in the paint, floated up on a run. That'll be short air ball. Saved onto the court, however. And J.R. Reid throws it off Hansen. It goes out of bounds to Charlotte.
And that was great defense there. Mark Eaton helping out. Now there's only 8 seconds left on the clock there. They're going to have to get into something really quick.
All right, left corner, Kelly Tripucka all alone, but he misses. Rebound, Hansen. Quick outlet to Stockton. Jazz on a semi-break. Stock left to right. Stock to the free throw line. Right side of the mailman. Again to Stockton, right side. Stock looks in, low to Malone, to the angle right. Drive across the right baseline, lay it up and in, count it. He's fouled, the mailman. What a move, quick as a cat. Going right side, and he banked it in, and he's fouled by Gilliam.
And this is the first time I've seen Karl Malone really take Armen Gilliam to school the way he's doing, and he is wheeling on him and taking the quick shot. He's not taking that power move, and it's real effective.
So it's a 20-second timeout. We keep it here. The Jazz lead 66-58. Malone has scored 5 of the Jazz 9 here in the third quarter, and Blue Edwards has the other 4.
And so far, Muggsy Bogues hasn't been a factor in these first 3.5 minutes.
So
his quickness.
Big Santa's out there giving away gifts. Santa Claus is here tonight. And he's in the spirit.
Tell him to get over here then.
Yeah, he's got his bag. He's giving everything out here. Santa Claus. Karl Malone on the line. He has 28 points, and he's the Jazz Santa Claus so far tonight. For the mailman. On the line and with the right hand, a free throw is good. So it's a 29-point night so far for Malone. Trying to bring it down, Muggsy Bogues. 67-58 Utah. Muggsy straight away. Stock with him. Left side angle to Rex Chapman. Rex yo-yoing, take it down low to Gilliam. Backs in on Karl Malone. Left hand jump hook, good. Gilliam with 10 points. Good move over Karl there with the left hand.
Nice little jump hook. That's something I didn't know he had, being a right-handed player.
Stockton left side will hold. Malone trying to post up again. Jazz lead 67-60 to go low to Malone. This time guarded by J.R. Reid. Back to Blue. Blue fake drive in. It's knocked away. Malone picks it up left side and scores. Underneath, Malone has 31 in the game.
Let's call that a great pass by Kelly Tripucka as he deflected the pass behind Blue Edwards there.
Sure did. Kelly knocked it free and went right to Malone for the layup. A 9-point Jazz lead. Muggsy Bogues to the left corner, direct Chapman. 20-footer over. Hansen is short. Rebound fought for. Grab by Gilliam in the paint. He'll fake. He'll double pump. Bump by Eaton. Put it up. No good. Foul. Big mark. Eaton's third foul. Now the Jazz have their third team foul. Free throws coming.
And
for Gilliam.
Stockton also has 2 fouls and 3 fouls, and that's 2 of the players that we don't need to get in foul trouble at this time because Stockton's so important, but Mark Eaton is really controlling the paint in there.
All right, Gilliam on the line. The free throw, no good. 10 points for Gilliam on the night. He'll get another free throw here. Former Nevada Las Vegas star. It's good. Second player picked in the 1987 NBA draft by the Phoenix Suns. All right, front court, Stockton with the ball. Stock wide left to the mailman. Up top to Eaton. 69-61 Jazz. Left baseline, Stockton. Grab the base, gets away. Shovel cross court, right corner to Blue. 20-footer in and out by Blue Edwards. Grab by Muggsy Bogues. Out here comes Muggsy crossing midcourt right side. Muggsy, take it to the free throw line. Baseline right, J.R. Reid. 10-footer good. 5 points for Reid. Out of Jazz lead is 69-63. Stockton down the left side. Shovel back over his shoulder. Malone picks it up. He'll hand back to Stockton on the angle left. 7 minutes left, third quarter. Stock to the left corner to Bobby. Hansen for a three-pointer, no good. Rebound Tripucka. Outlet to Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy, left side angle. Trailer to Kelly Tripucka, back to Muggsy on the left wing. Muggs lines it down on the base left to J.R. Reid. He'll square away with Eaton on him. J.R. takes the jump shot. It's no good. Hansen has the rebound. Now to John Stockton. On down the left side of Malone. Underneath, Tripucka goes down. Foul Tripucka.
The fans don't like that call, but you have to let the player come down. Karl Malone never hit the floor. Tripucka stepped underneath him, and he never got the chance to touch the floor before the foul.
So there's a timeout here in Charlotte. 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Utah 69, Charlotte 63. Rod Hundley and Ron Boone back in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Jazz lead the Hornets 69-63. We're in the third quarter. Blue Edwards talked about his game, a big one he had in Boston.
Said that a couple of games that I hadn't got involved early. He just told me to come out, run the court, and look to take my jump shot, and I did. And tonight I'm going to do the same thing. Hopefully I can have the same kind of game that I had against the Celtics.
All right, Stockton misses a shot, rebounded by Charlotte. Muggsy Bogues with the ball. Down low right, he'll go to J.R. Reid. Again to Bogues. Up top to Tripucka. Left side of Chapman. Down low, Armen Gilliam. Flat shot, rebounded by Karl Malone. He'll hold it up and hand back to John Stockton. Stock into the front court to the angle left. A 6-point Utah lead, 6 minutes left, third quarter. Stockton wide left, parallel with a free throw line. Stockton holds, low to Malone, good position. He'll fake, take it to Thurl Bailey at the free throw line. He puts it up and in. Thurl Bailey. Patience there, and that's Thurl's second bucket of the game. He has 4 points.
And probably the best execution of the night between the two teams.
All right, up top of the ball, J.R. Reid. J.R. now to Tripucka, down the middle, running left, hooks an air ball. Eaton pulls it down. Ahead to Stockton. On down the right side of Bobby. Drive for the layup. Slam dunk. Bob Hansen. He has 7 points, and Stockton the assist. So it's 73-63. Jazz up by 10. Muggsy Bogues to the front court. Muggsy straight away. Stock for greeting. Over in the left corner to Rex Chapman. Offensive foul called against the Charlotte Hornets. Inside J.R. Reid with the elbow. Forcing
from the free throw line thus far, Utah is 8 for 15 for 53%. Charlotte is 22 for 27, 81%.
Jazz ball, and they'll go to Delaney Rudd. Delaney right to left into the front court. Malone the screen. Delaney wide left. Yo-yoing the belt high dribble. Malone clears out. Bailey trying to go in low. Robert Reid guards Bailey. Up top to Malone. Down the barrel from 20. The shot no good. Rebound J.R. Reid. Quickly directs Chapman now to Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy right side. Stutter step move. Pull up. And wait for cutters. To the right corner to Armen Gilliam. Gilliam right to left off the Reid screen. Eaton jumps out on Gilliam. He'll hand back to Robert Reid. Low to J.R. Over to left corner to Chapman for a three. And it's good. They give him 2 on the shot. 2-pointer. 2
points on that. It was great defense by the Jazz there, but Chapman just shot a 2-pointer over Bobby Hansen. That just a great shot by him.
18 for Chapman. 73-65 Utah. Delaney Rudd left side. He's got Malone low. Karl left to right across the paint. Lay it up. Score another one. The mailman with 33. He has scored 10 here in the third quarter. Boy, he had some running room left to right there.
He sure did.
10-point Utah lead. Rex Chapman left side. Bobby Hansen will guard him. Chapman terminates, looks in. He'll take it low to Gilliam. Backs in. Malone strips it away from him, the mailman. Well, like a boxer, he's got those quick hands.
He's got the good hands for that. And as he turns over here and winks at us and says, hey, I got him again.
Yep, he looked right at us. He just a wink on it, said, I got it, but got my man. All right, here's Delaney. Left side angle. Low, there's Bobby underneath. Put it up with the left hand. Oh, he missed a little left hand jump hook. Rebound, Robert Reid. Back court to Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy, fake left, go right. Delaney catches up. Bogues backs her out. Down on the baseline right to J.R. Reid. He'll go by Eaton. Good move. Blocked by Bailey. Grabbed by Malone. Now to Delaney Reíd. Malone was running up his back and he couldn't get away from him. Now they slow her down. Jazz by 10 and they got possession. Delaney, left corner to Big T. Drive the base left. Floated up underhand. It's in and out. Malone tips it in. The mailman with 35. Karl Malone ripping the Hornets apart.
And the half-court offense is what's doing it for the Jazz. The Jazz are controlling that, and they're not letting the Hornets get loose on their break.
Oh, a timeout with Malone getting 13 in the first quarter, 10 in the second, and he scored 12 in the third, and the Jazz lead by 12. Time for the Pizza Hut Pop Quiz question. Who scored the first ever basket in Charlotte Hornet history, and who had the assist? Call 570-5582. If you're in the state of Utah, 1-800-826-5582. Outside, 1-800-888-5476. Charlotte with the ball. Out of Jazz lead, 77-65. Malone with 35 points and 11 rebounds. Stockton with 9 assists tonight. Left side, Chapman, go left to right. Lay it up underhand style. Good if it goes, no good. Foul, Mike Brown. Mike just checks in and time to get the foul. So that'll send Rick Chapman to the line. He has 18 points on tonight. Chapman has hit 7 of 17 for the field, 2 for 3 at the line. All right, his free throw good.
Chapman shooting 74% from the free throw line. You probably look for him to be a good player in the future. He said that he knows he's not going to be a Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson, but he does want his name to be known.
Blue Edwards in. Bobby Hansen comes out. Blue will work at the big guard. Second free throw good by Chapman. He's got 20. 77-67 Utah. Delaney Reíd from Wake Forest. Out on the right side. Delaney yo-yoing. Terminates, looks inside. He's checked by Dell Curry. They'll go to Blue. Blue got it by Chapman. Blue spins right off balance. Jumpers up around the rim off. Rebound, Armen Gilliam. Now to Dell Curry. Curry out of Virginia Tech. Right side angle. Dell comes back right to left. Pull up, free throw line. Look out. Jump shot. Goodbye, brother. He could flat shoot it. 6 points.
His ankle is all right from that first half, but he pulled up and shot that nicely.
An 8-point Utah lead. It was at 12 a moment ago. Delaney Reíd. Down low, base right to Malone. He'll square away. J.R. Reid on it. To the corner to Reíd. Reíd fakes, drive the base. They knock it away from him and out of bounds. Jazz ball. 3 seconds on the shot clock for Utah. Jerry Sloan trying to get a win here. The Jazz have lost their last 2. Won 1 out of 3 on this road trip. It'll conclude tomorrow night in San Antonio.
But I tell you, even tonight's ball game, you're talking about 4 great games that they've played.
Here's Blue for 3. Left side, no good. Rebound, Dell Curry. Curry down the middle with the ball. Dell pulls up. Left corner to Robert Reid. 20-footer by Robert, no good. Rebound, Mike Brown. Mike clears it to Delaney Reíd. Delaney straight away with the ball, looking for cutters. Now drive the alley, gets his man beaten, bank and score it. Beautiful move as he swept in, coming down left to right to the middle.
And Delaney's developing that move of John Stockton's. I don't know if Delaney had it before that, but where he lulls a guy to sleep and then he goes left and for the banker off the glass.
10-point Jazz lead. Gilliam left side, force a 15-foot air ball. Right to Mike Brown, the midcourt to Blue Edwards. Malone's out in front. Blue angles off right side and he'll wait. Blue now low to Malone. Gilliam fouls him immediately. That's 4 on Gilliam. He's got 3 of them here in this quarter.
And Gilliam realizes that that was a stupid foul by pushing Karl Malone in the back right there in front of Mike Mathis.
So the Jazz will take a timeout with 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the third quarter of play at the Charlotte Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina. Utah 79, Charlotte 69. Knight Optical continues to lead the optical industry in selection, quality, and convenience. Knight Optical setting the pace in eyewear. Rod Hundley along with Ron Boone in Charlotte, North Carolina. And the Jazz lead 79-69. We're in the third quarter, 1 minute and 15 seconds left.
And Utah has the edge. They are at 33 rebounds. Charlotte with 29. Karl Malone has 11.
And the mailman with 35 points. And the mailman will shoot 2 as we go back to live action. John Stockton back in for the Jazz. Stock with 9 assists tonight, 6 points. So Karl Malone shoots a pair. They had an interesting article in the paper, a comparison. The New Jersey Nets as a team average 16 assists a game, and Stockton averages 14 by himself.
Yeah, Stockton has just as many at one person as the whole team in New Jersey.
Karl hits 1 out of 2 at the line. He has 36 points.
You know, those 11 rebounds by Karl Malone thus far, it seems like he has more than that.
All right, right side, Robert Reid, 80-69 Utah. Right about Bailey, down low to good Armen Gilliam. Back to Robert. Robert Reid to the base right. Shovel back to Gilliam. Fake, drive the middle, right to left. Blue strips it, and they're going to call a foul. That looked like a good play by Blue, and he doesn't like it. That'll be Blue's 4th. 4 fouls on the Blue. Darrell Grifith will check in and replace Blue Edwards. But first, Gilliam to shoot the first of 2. And with a right hand, it's good. Gilliam has 12. This is his 4th game here. Grifith in, Blue out. 4th game as a Charlotte Hornet for Armen Gilliam, averaging 17 with this ball club. 2nd one no good, and a rebound of the mailman. That's his 12th rebound of the game. Out of Stockton, front court left. Rex Chapman will guard him. Malone the screens. Now he rolls out. Stock left to right in the paint. Goes back to Griff for 3 up front. Darrell Grifith. Yes, the Golden Griff. And that's his first points of the game. A 3-pointer. And it gives Utah a 13-point lead. Left side, quick 3-pointer back. Curry is good. Dell Curry gets it right back.
An awful quick answer by Dell Curry.
83-73 Utah. Curry with 9. Stockton left side, cross court to Griff. Darrell puts up a 22-footer, misses this one, and a rebound. Rex Chapman down the left side of Curry. He'll take a 17-footer, miss it. Rebound underneath, grab by Gilliam. Shot no good. Mike Brown tried to one-hand a rebound and lost it out of bounds. That'll be Charlotte's ball. Like he tried to grab it with one hand.
Yes, I think he was held. I couldn't tell who was holding, but Mike was complaining about someone holding his left arm.
All right, left side, Robert Reid. He'll take it out front. 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Clock to 10. Reid checked by Bailey. 6 seconds. Right side, Curry. Cross court left, Gilliam. A little jumper. Malone doesn't go up with him. It's good. 14 for Gilliam. Stockton in the midcourt lets it fly. It's no good. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play from the Charlotte Coliseum. And the Hornets down by 12 a moment ago. It's been cut to 8. At the end of 3, the Jazz 83, Charlotte 75. So we go to the 4th quarter. The final 12 minutes of play, and Utah leading 83-75 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. On the great taste of Cache Valley Cheese is proud to sponsor another great, the Utah Jazz. Here's Stockton with the ball, front court left. He's in there with Grifith, Leckner, Bailey, and Mike Brown. Stock up top to Griff. Darrell drives the middle, pulls up, take a 15-footer and miss it, an air ball. Carroll ball, right side, Chapman drives, hanger up and in, Rex Chapman.
That was a tough shot, bad shot there by Darrell Griffiths to get the ball, to get this quarter started. You need to get a good shot going toward the basket when you start a quarter or a half.
All right, left side, Thurl Bailey, 83-77 Utah. Thurl one bounce, looks and throws up a 20-footer, no good, rebound Charlotte. Armen Gilliam.
And then there's 2 shots from the perimeter area. You need to go inside first and work your way out. You know, can't let Charlotte back in this game in this 4th quarter.
Here's Curry right side, he'll miss a 20-footer and a rebound to Mike Brown. Now to Stockton. Stock front court up top, Stock penetrate the middle, floated up, good if it goes, won't go, he's fouled. Nice penetration, that foul to Chapman. Now there's exactly what you want. Bring it down, go to the hoop. Let's get it inside. Draw the fouls or get the inside shot.
Especially this late in the game.
And with that lead. Free throw good by the Stock. He has 7 points and will shoot another.
So far in this game, both teams have shot 4 for 9 from the 3-point line.
Second one good by Stock. He has 8 points. Malone getting a break. He has 36 points. Karl's made 15 out of 21 in this game and has 12 rebounds. Front court. Reíd to the angle left to Chapman. His shot skims the iron. It hits the floor and goes out of bounds. Jazz ball. Not a good shot by the Hornets.
And I'm sure Coach Harter doesn't like that shot because...
So the Jazz with Stockton with the ball. Stock with 10 assists, 6 points. He'll come down the left side. Out in the middle, he's in traffic, tips it over. Picked up by Mike Brown. He tried a tightrope walk along the sidelines.
Like
little tap dance, leave it out of bounds. So, Charlotte ball. Oh, twinkle toes, Mike Brown. Traveling. 85-77 Utah. All right, front court, Robert Reid on the weave to Chapman. Chapman left side, down low to go to Gilliam, left to right, over Mike Brown, runner up and in. Gilliam, he has 16 in the game. 85-79, underneath Mike Brown. Shot rejected by Gilliam, out of bounds. Jazz ball.
A great block there by Armen and Gilliam as he got up and got all of that. It was no question it was a block. And the Jazz are going to come up, get lucky out of this, and they're going to get the ball out of bounds. As you see, he got all of that. Perfect block, perfect timing.
Karl Malone back in there with Eaton. Stockton right corner jumper. He's knocked to the floor and fouled. Stockton shoots two. Muggsy Bogues the foul. And Charlotte's second team foul. Karl Malone and Mark Eaton in. Leckner and Brown are out of the lineup. So it's Bailey and Malone, Eaton, Stockton, and Grifith.
He was fouled by Muggsy Bogues. He knows he's not supposed to be up that high anyway.
Stock makes the first free throw. He has 9 points in the game. And now 10. 10 points and 10 assists for Stockton. 87-79 Utah. Muggsy right side front court. Got about a Stock. Muggsy on a yo-yo. Bounce it to the angle left to Dell Curry. Quick shot is flat. Rebound ricochets off Grifith twice. And we got a foul. Loose ball foul. And that should go
to Robert Reid.
Against Charlotte's Robert Reid it is. That's his second foul. The second team foul on Charlotte. Jazz ball, Stock left side. An 8-point lead. We're in the fourth quarter, 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Stockton bounces low to Malone. Karl left to right in the paint. He throws it up. He's fouled by Brian Rowsom, who's just checked in to guard Malone. So Karl shoots a pair.
And what a night he's having, or what a series he's having on the road here, as he is really taking teams apart as he goes across the middle. Looked like he was fouled by Dell Curry, but they gave it to Rowsom.
So on the line, the mailman with 36 big ones.
He's had 34, 29, 39, and is on his way to a 40-plus night tonight.
First one's good. He has 37. J.R. Reid back in, and Brian Rowsom will come out. Malone, 37 points, 12 rebounds. His season high is 40. All right, he'll get one more. Misses this one to the back of the iron. The rebound to J.R. Reid. He'll go to Muggsy Bogues. 88-79 Utah. Muggsy right side. Muggsy gets away, but Eaton jumps out on him. The little guy says, I better pass it back to Reid. He does. Reid jump it from 20, no good. Rebound, Darrell Grifith. Up high, the Golden Griff, hands to the Stock. John Stockton out of Gonzaga, Spokane, Washington. He'll work left side. To the left corner to Big T. Thurl looks to the mailman. Still holding now, low to Karl. Knocked down by Reid, grabbed by Muggsy. Muggsy down the left side to Curry. 20-footer by Dell Curry, in and out. Rebound, Bailey to Stockton. Malone's out in front. They got the mailman. Muggsy's there. Karl off balance. Scores the goal. Off balance.
And what a smart play by Karl Malone. He dribbled and kept it up high and forced Muggsy Bogues to stay in front of him. And Muggsy Bogues is down with a sprained ankle. And I guess it's going to be a 20-second timeout here.
39 for Malone. Coming in from the angle left. And he looked like he may have walked with the ball, but he got away with it. And Muggsy went down. We got a timeout with 9 minutes left in the game. Utah 90 and Charlotte 79.
You know, little Muggsy Bogues has added a lot of excitement for this team. But last year at the end of the season, Coach Harter told him that you have two things that are going against you. Height is one, and your outside shooting is the other. The height they can't do anything about, but he can sure work on his shooting, can he?
All right, he has improved there, and so has Rex Chapman. He runs one in, rolling right down the middle. Chapman with 24. It's 90-81. Jazz by 9. Stockton left side. Karl Malone's in posting. Stock holds, looks to Bailey. He's got Thurl, 3-4 line. They knock it away from behind. Chapman, a good defensive play. Pulled away by J.R. Reid. These Hornets will not quit. Curry, left baseline to Chapman. Leap and lean, 5-footer good. Rex Chapman, and here come the Hornets. 90-83. Malone drives, scores from the left side with a right hand. That's 41 for the mailman and a new season high.
And I tell you, that really hurts the Hornets there after making a great shot like that by Chapman and then to giving a layup so easily on the other end.
Down court, Curry gets away and scores a drive and layup. Dell Curry with 11 points. 92-85 Utah. 8 minutes left. Stockton left side. Stockton looks into Bailey. Low to Big T again to Stock. Knocked away by Curry, picked up by Karl Malone. Now to Bailey on the wing, straight away to Stock. Stock penetrates the middle, pass under the big mark, and on a pass off we got a foul. As Stockton hits the deck. Robert Reid, I believe, the foul. Reid gets the foul. They're in the penalty, and John Stockton will shoot 2. On a big play for the Jazz, their lead has been cut to 7. Stock will get a pair. Karl Malone has 17 field goals tonight at 23 times. As Stock makes the free throw, he has 11 points. John's hit 5 points in the fourth quarter, and they're all free throws. And again, another one's good. 12 points for Stock. 94-85 Utah. Front court, Dell Curry to the angle left. Stockton with a hand check. Curry takes it up top to Chapman. Chapman for a 20-footer, no good. Rebound, tipped out, grabbed by Stockton. Jazz are on the run. Stock to the middle, right side of Hansen. Lay it up on a run and miss it. Rebound Malone. He scores it. Karl Malone. That's 43 for the mailman.
And you see when they get a guy like Karl Malone who knows anything could happen on the other end. Karl Malone followed the play. Bobby Hansen missed the layup. He was right there for the rebound.
All right, up top, Stuart Gray in the lineup, the 7-footer. His pass gets by Stockton to Curry, open from the left corner, and he scores it. A frozen rope. You could hung your wash on that, baby. And Dell Curry nailed it. 96-87 Utah. 7 minutes left in the game. Stockton straight away. Right corner to Bobby Hansen. Bobby backs the dribble out, takes it to Stockton. Cross court left to Blue Edwards, low to Malone. Karl, across the middle, left to right. Put it up on the run, another good one. That's 45 points for Karl Malone. I believe that's a career high.
It's got to be a career
45.
high. It looks like 50 tonight, as hot as he is, and the way he's having his way in the paint in there. J.R. Reid nor Armen Gilliam can guard him tonight.
Dell Curry, base left, turnaround good. What a shot by Dell Curry. And his papa's leading the cheers up in the crowd. 15 for Dell Curry. Stockton left side front court. 98-89 Utah.
There's been some comparison between him and Chapman of who should be playing the most time. But they're in there together tonight and looking fairly good.
Down low, Malone. Up top, Blue's open. 20-footer by Blue. Around the middle, no good. Dipped in and out. Rebound to Stuart Gray. Down court, Robert Reid for the layup. Score it. Robert Reid. And it's 98-91 Utah. Stockton, left side. Stockton wide left, parallel with the free throw line. Looks for Malone. They got J.R. Reid guarding Malone. The Blue right side of Bobby Hansen. Again to Stockton, low to Malone. Karl fake right, turn left, shot good. The mailman is sizzling. That's 47 points for Karl Malone. And there's 5.5 minutes left of the game.
And his rhythm and the way he's been playing on this road trip is like, boy, he's possessed.
Boy, he has been phenomenal tonight. Dell Curry right side. Dell right to left. Fake the shot, and we got a whistle away for the ball. Malone, I believe, will be called for this foul as he pushed off on J.R. Reid. Malone having a good time tonight, talking to the fans of the crowd and whatever.
That's the Jazz's first team foul.
Karl's hit 20 out of 26 shots tonight and 7 of 11 at the line. All right, here's J.R. Reid. Up top to the angle right to Rex Chapman. Chapman fake left to right. Hansen trips him up and down he goes. Foul Hansen. Bobby's second.
They'll be guarding Chapman just a little too close out front. You've got to have at least 3 feet in front of you, just arm's length where you can touch the guy so you can take care of that first step. So many players have a real quick first step. You got to be able to handle that defensively.
All right, Curry to Chapman to the angle left. Chapman drive in the middle. Eaton is there. He shoots over him. It's an air ball. Malone's got it. The mailman out of traffic. Waits for Stockton. Now fires a strike to him at midcourt right side. Karl Malone with 47 points. Out at Stockton left side. Stockton yo-yoing. Stock left to right. Stockton to the free throw line. Veer right. Go in the air. Run it on the glass. No good. Offense on Stockton. Puts it out for the left hand. So Stock gets his 4th foul. It's North Carolina, Charlotte's ball. 4:38 left. Stock with that left hand pushed Chapman away. Good call.
Very good call.
Rex Chapman and bringing it down. He's playing the point guard. Wide right to Robert Reid. Up top to Stuart Gray. Eaton knocks it down. They're going to call foul. Big Mark. That'll be his fourth. Out of Jazz. Pick up the 13 foul.
All within about a minute and 20 seconds. They've gotten 3 fouls.
Robert Reid inbound. 100-91 Utah. Reid snaps it in to Stuart Gray. The big center hands back to Robert Reid. Reid yo-yoing to the angle right. Blue Edwards on Reid. Reid a 6'8", guard forward. He'll fake, go down the middle, and there's a foul on Blue. The shot's good. Robert Reid.
And I tell you what really set that up was Robert Reid pointed towards Stuart Gray to set the pick on the right side. As Blue Edwards took his eyes off, he goes left and gets good position. Blue just couldn't recover, and the three-point play is going to be in effect here to bring the Hornets within 6. Can't put them away.
Robert Reid on the line. All right, his free throw up high on the iron, bounds around. It's good. He has 7 points, 5 1/4. 100-94 Utah. Stockton with the ball front court left. A 6-point lead. Malone trying to post. Stock looks in. He's got him down low. Karl left to right. Hook with the right hand. It's good. You can count it. He's fouled. Malone looking for his 50th point of the game at the free throw line.
And what a night he is having. He is making that roll across the middle, that hook shot, the one-hand push shot, the drop step. He's doing it all tonight. As Stuart Gray just can't keep up with him. Body contact, hook shot in the basket.
Oh, the mailman with a Jazz up by 8, looking for number 50. And his free throw, it's good. 50 points for the mailman.
And these Hornets are seeing a performance by an all-star forward, Karl Malone.
Right side, Rex Chapman, 103-94 Utah. To the right corner to Curry for 3. No good, Malone rebounds. The mailman, now to Stock. 103-94 Utah. Stockton front court left.
And his 16th rebound. What a night he's having.
All right, here's Stock to the base left. Dell Curry catches up. Stock spins it back to Malone. Fake the shot, go low to Bailey. Thurl again to Karl. Had a 3-second lane violation against Utah called on Mark Eaton.
Yes. Mark anticipating on Karl shooting. He didn't shoot. He threw it to Thurl Bailey. Thurl didn't shoot it right away. He was caught.
All right, here's Rex Chapman. If I was Malone, I'd have just turned throwing a hook shot up here. The way he's shooting, everything going in.
So anything goes.
Stuart Gray, wide left to Reid. Back to Gray for the layup. He didn't have any mustard on it, and Malone takes it out of the air. Karl Malone to Stockton. Stock front court. Stock over the right side of Bobby. Jazz with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left and a 9-point lead. Stockton with the ball, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Stock to the angle left. Malone the screen. Stock left to right. Stock to the free throw line. Bounce it over the right corner to Bobby. 20-footer by Hansen is good. Bobby Hansen. Stockton the assist. That's 9 for Bobby.
And what a perfect time to get some real good execution here with 3 minutes left in the ball game. Now you got to set the tempo of controlling the basketball and controlling a half-court offense.
Utah by 11. Here's Stock knocking it down. Malone's got it to Stockton. He's got Malone in the middle. Here's the mailman. Slam dunk. 52 points for Karl Malone. 52 big ones. The mailman's career high. And he had Stockton a perfect fast break. Timeout, Charlotte. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the game. And the refrigerator door is wide open. Utah 107. The Hornets 94.
I have a lot of minutes tonight. All the minutes.
Rod Hundley along with Ron Boone back in Charlotte. We got our answers to the Pizza Hut pop quiz. Who scored the first ever basket in Charlotte Hornet history and who had the assist? And they were both former Jazz people. Kelly Tripucka got the bucket. Ricky Green had the assist. So the Jazz are leading 107-94. 13-point lead. Down low inside. Armen Gilliam with a jump hook around and out and the rebound of Mark Eaton. Mark holds it and hands to Stockton. Maybe the mailman can run her on up to 60. He needs 8 more. 220.
Might as well. Stockton has 12 points. The leader in assists. He has 14 and 4 steals.
All right, here's Stock right side. Bounce it to Bailey. Free throw line under the big mark. A little left hook by Eaton is up and out. Rebound Gilliam. Eaton scoreless tonight. Down the right side, here's J.R. Reid. 2 minutes left. JR up top of the lane to Gilliam. He'll fake right, go left, put it up off balance, air ball. Eaton pulls it down. Great defense by Malone. Here's Stockton running the middle. Pull up, looking for help. He'll hand back to Big Mark and turn to stop. Go to Jazz with 1:45 left. We're closing the old refrigerator door on win number 16. Malone to screen, Stock. Ooh, he had Malone, didn't see him. Holds, now to Karl on the angle. They've got Chapman on Malone underneath the Bailey. Hook it up and score it. Count it, he's fouled. Thurl Bailey. Malone, the assist there.
Yeah, he's doing it all. Rebounding, scoring, passing the basketball. He's caught Thurl Bailey down low there for excellent position for a man like Darrell.
We'll see you do this without reading it.
Without reading it. All right.
Go ahead.
This telecast is presented by the authority of the Utah Jazz and the National Basketball Association solely for the entertainment of our audience. Any rebroadcast, reproduction, or any other use of the picture, descriptions, and accounts of this game without express written consent from the NBA is prohibited.
I can't believe it. You do it again.
All right.
You got that baby memorized. Here's Chapman down the left side. He'll run it up on the glass and score one. Chapman has 28 points for the Charlotte Hornets. 110-96 Utah, minute and 15 left. Stockton front court left. We'll visit with the old mailman on the postgame show. He has 52 points tonight. Malone holds. Up top to Eaton. Backdoor Stock. He's got it. Lay it in. John Stockton. That's 14 for the stop.
And this is the time where you get good execution because the old refrigerator door is closing slowly.
There's a shot by Chapman, no good. Malone tips it over, still tipping it. And finally goes out of bounds, right over the Charlotte bench. Malone's okay. Tomorrow night we're in San Antonio. The mailman will have to be at his best again tomorrow.
We was hoping that this would be a little easier ball game tonight because of the early morning flight tomorrow and the tough ball game that we will have.
5 a.m.
The division leading San Antonio Spurs. You're right.
5 a.m. We've got to change plays in Atlanta and on to San Antonio.
Well, how are you going to get up that early? You're a 12 o'clock guy, aren't you?
Malone comes out. The career highs. Leckner checks in. Oh, yeah. Here's Reid. Right side, Chapman. Base right, Dell Curry. So alone, he makes it. Dell Curry. He has 17 tonight. 112-98 Utah, 38 seconds left. Stockton down the left side. Gets away from Curry and goes in and lays it in.
Curry's
Dell
looking
Curry
for help.
is looking for help.
He's looking for help. He's forcing him baseline, and there was no help.
Stockton scored 10 here in the fourth quarter, and Malone picked up 16. They have 26 in the fourth quarter between the two of them. Reid in the paint. Drop it back to Armen Gilliam. He'll walk and get away with it and score a little layup. Gilliam with 18. So Stockton with the ball. 114-100 Utah, 15 seconds left in the game. Stockton up top. Spins left. We're down to 8 seconds. He'll just dribble the clock out. We'll let this one be bye-bye. 4 seconds. 2-1, the game is over. So the Jazz win it. And comfortably so. They build a 14-point lead at the end of the first quarter. The Jazz win it by 14. So we'll be right back. The final score, Utah 114, Charlotte 100. The Jazz pick up win number 16. Well, the Jazz snap a 2-game losing streak, and they even this road trip up at 2 wins against 2 losses. With 1 to go tomorrow night in San Antonio. Tonight they beat Charlotte 114-100. Rod Hundley along with Ron Boone. And Karl Malone had 52 points, a career high. He had 17 rebounds and played, I guess, the best. How can you play him better? He was absolutely marvelous.
This is the best game I've seen him play this season. Out of the 4 games, 154 points for a 33-point average here in the first 4 games of this road trip. He was tremendous.
He took one from Stock coming down the middle, the old mailman motoring. I put the hammer dunk on him. He had a great time here, entertaining the crowd.
Winking his eye at us. He just let us know how much he's in the ball game, right?
Well, he hit a phenomenal percentage, too. Everything he put up there was going in. And he set the stage with 13 in the first quarter. He scored 10 in the second. He came back with 13 in the third. In the fourth quarter, 16 more. And John Stockton finished with 16 points and 14 assists.
Another tremendous ball game for John Stockton. But I tell you, the half-court offense that the Jazz started to execute in the first quarter and then coming back in the third quarter really makes a difference in the Jazz's offense.
So, you know, tomorrow, as you mentioned, alluded to late, they had to have Malone. He went all the way in that fourth quarter because this is one you don't want to let get away.
That's definitely right.
And even though you got a game tomorrow night and an early call in the morning, They still got they went with the mailman, and we got this one tucked away, so Karl can handle it. He'll be back.
Yeah, he's a strong guy.
All right, we'll be back. We'll visit with the mailman. Karl Malone coming up on a post-game show right after this timeout from Charlotte. Well, the Jazz win their 16th game here tonight in Charlotte, North Carolina. They beat the Hornets 114-100. They were led by the mailman, Karl Malone, who had a career-high 52 points. Not only a career high, but it's the 5th most points ever scored in a game by a Jazz player in the history of the Jazz. He's standing here with us. The record, of course, is 68 by Pistol Pete Maravich down in New Orleans. Adrian Dantley had 57, Adrian Dantley had 55, and Adrian Dantley had 53. And now you join that select group with 52. Great game. Boy, you had it going tonight.
I think the most important thing was we got to win. We needed to win. We lost 2 in a row. We could have easily packed it in and wanted to get home for Christmas. But I think everybody did a great job. I think Mike Brown came off the bench, Stockton, Thurl, everybody did a great job for us. And we got to win. That's the most important thing. All the points and all that is important. But the most important thing, we got our 16 win, and that's really good for us.
Hey, speaking of Mike, boy, he made a couple of impossible shots here in the first half. He made a runner down that right side. Looked like one of your flip shots over the shoulder on the run, and he put it right through.
Well, you got to look at where that came from. Obviously, you know, Stockton was on the end of that. Stockton gave him a great pass. It was a great finish by Mike. But I was most impressed with everybody we had out there. Delaney came in and did a great job for us, and it was a great win because we got one more game. And we're going down to San Antonio to win, but it was a good one for us because we was on a 2-game losing streak and stuff, and it was just a great win for us.
You know, another thing I think it may have helped too, Blue Edwards is starting to get a little more aggressive offensively early. He had 19 at Boston, a career high tonight. He had about 13 to 15, and he got 6 in that first quarter, and they were 3 outside shots, and then all of a sudden they pulled out, and then they started going right into you.
Well, I think the most important thing in the last 2 or 3 ball games, we're getting off to a great start. It's the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game that hurt us. Blue beginning to shoot the ball really well, and Stockton is his usual Stockton. But anytime we get some things out of the bench like we've been getting, we're going to be awful tough to beat. And we often said if we play a good 45 minutes, but we always lose in the last 4 or 5. So if we can take care of the whole game, we're going to be awful tough.
Well, you did that in the last 2 minutes. That's what hurt at New York and Boston. You guys had a chance to win. So, but you're there, you know you can win these games.
Well, we know we can win. People look and say, well, Charlotte should be an automatic win for us, but it's not that easy because these guys come out and hustle now. And they got Armen, Gilliam, they like to bang around and stuff like that. So they got a good ball club. And anytime we come in here, we got to come in with the attitude to win. And we did just that tonight. Okay,
let's take a look at a couple of plays. Boy, you, as I mentioned, you really had it going, obviously, with 52 points. Out here, you're down low, going left to right. That's your patented move tonight. Boy, everything was going.
Everything was going, but I was looking at that. You got to look where it came from. You know, if a guy set you up with a good pass, you can't help but to do something really good. And I think we did a great job tonight from a team standpoint. And all the points that thing came from my teammates, and I think they really helped me get posted up in there. It was a good team effort, and that's about it.
You know, another thing about a shot you make so often, it's when it hits the front of the rim, it crawls over. And that's when those guys are hanging on you, and you have just enough left, and you get it up there some way. And it takes a soft touch, and you certainly have that. And you make a lot of those shots.
Well, it takes a soft touch, but then when they don't call it, you look really bad. So thing you have to do is just come out here and try to stay within the offense. I know one thing, I'm not going to score 52 a night, that's for sure, so I hope no one got no expectation for me right now. I just want to win ball games, and that's it.
Okay, now you're right up there with San Antonio, and you got to play them tomorrow night. 5th game of a road trip, 4th game in 5 nights, but you're all pros. I know you'll be ready to answer the bell. David Robinson, Sean Elliott, they've got some great players, Terry Cummings. What do you think about tomorrow night?
We'll have to get back and get something to eat, get our rest, and concentrate on that game and not concentrate on going home. We'll get home and see our families soon enough, and I just want to say hi to everybody back in Salt Lake. Merry Christmas. My family just came into town, so I'm just really excited.
All right. Mailman, we got you another gift certificate, $100 from the ZCMI Center in Salt Lake. Take that and enjoy, and congratulations. Great game.
Thank you very much. Bye.
All right, that's the mailman, Karl Malone, 52 points, 17 rebounds, and the Jazz are winner, 114-100 over Charlotte. Ron Boone will be back with me, and we'll take another look at this Jazz victory after this message.